So welcome. Happy to have you all here. And I want to introduce myself and the Phoneix real quickly, and then we're going to get into doing some mindful movement, some conscious breathing, some guided meditation. Just taking a little bit of time out of the day to ground and center and back to ourselves. So I'm Kim, and I am a yoga and meditation instructor for the Phoneix, the New Jersey chapter of the Phoneix here. We have locations throughout Monmouth and Ocean County now where we're offering programs, and thanks to the mayor's wellness campaign, we are here in the Highlands as well. And the Phoneix is a national nonprofit organization. Our mission is to build sober, active community, because we know that together, through connection, through supporting each other, and through having fun in a safe way, we can thrive. We can manage difficulties. We can assist ourselves on our path to recovery, whatever that might look like. And so we do that by offering these safe, fun, sober, free events. The only fee to attend our events, whether they're live streamed or in person, is 48 hours of continuous sobriety. So whether you're a person in recovery from substance use disorder, or you're supporting somebody in recovery, or you're simply choosing a sober lifestyle, these events are for you. We'll get right into it. So I invite you to, if you're in a chair, come to sit toward the edge of the seat with your feet flat on the floor. You can certainly be seated on the floor with your legs crossed if that's comfortable at home, or on a sofa. And the eyes can be open or closed. We'll do a short grounding meditation and then move into some stretching and breathing, releasing tension through the body. So the eyes can be open or closed, open with a soft gaze, perhaps to the floor. Hands could be resting on the legs or in the lap, palms facing up or down. And take a moment to come into this moment, getting by using the senses and noticing sounds that are in your space, outside your space. Noticing what's in front of the eyes, whether they're open or closed. The temperature of the air, maybe the sensation of it on the skin. Allowing all of these things to be exactly as they are without judging or needing to change. The same with the breath, allowing the body to breathe itself, breath to move in its natural rhythm. As we move the body, I'll invite you to perhaps tie the breath in with the movements. So we know that when we inhale, we're creating space in the body. And when we exhale, we're able to relax, deepen the stretch. The breath can support us in many ways. In addition, I invite you to set an intention for yourself as you move the body through space, as you move through the meditation. And intention to me is not a goal, it's rather an energy that I travel with. So one way to move into these practices is with an intention of curiosity for whatever arises and compassion. So there's no judgment, there's no competition with ourselves or anyone else. And honoring of wherever we are, physically, mentally, emotionally, in each moment. So I invite you to bring hands to the heart center in prayer. Gently press the palms together so that the elbows move out to the side. Sitting up tall. And set your intention. Intention can be our traveling companion and also the anchor that we come back to remind us of where we want to be, how we want to be. And on the next inhale, you can take the hands up to the ceiling, look up at the thumbs, lift out of the waist, and exhale, bring it back to the heart. Inhale, open the arms out wide to the side. Nice big breath in. And as you exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. And we'll do this 2 more times. Inhaling the hands up. Exhaling to the heart. Inhaling out. And exhaling to the heart. Last time, going at your own pace. Once the hands come back to the heart, you can allow them to come down and rest on the knees and the legs. We'll move into some seated cat and cow. So you can hold on to the knees and screwing yourself up a little bit more maybe, just so the spine's able to be really upright. And we're just going to begin to, on the inhale, move the chest and belly through the arms. Roll the eyes up to the ceiling, arching the back. And then as you exhale, hold on to the knees, chin to the chest, belly button to the spine, round it out. Exhaling completely here. And we'll continue to move this way a few more times. And now going at your own pace, inhaling into cow and exhaling into cat. We'll do 3 more. You may notice too, right, when we use the breath to guide the movements, it slows it down a little bit. We're able to slow it down, we're a little more mindful of what's happening. On the next inhale, we'll come out of cow and come back up to sit up nice and tall. And take a breath, check in. Now we'll bring the left hand to the right knee, the right hand to the side of the hip or to the back of the chair or the seat, wherever you are. Facing forward and sitting up nice and tall to start and taking an inhale here. And then as you exhale, beginning to turn to the right, over the shoulder, whichever side you're on. I'm going to stay here for a few breaths. And maybe at the bottom of that exhalation, gently drawing the belly button in toward the spine, deepening the twist that way. One more breath like this. On the inhale, coming back to center, nice and easy, resting the hands on the knees. Checking in again, noticing. We'll bring the right hand to the left knee now, or the other side. Left hand behind the back. Facing forward to inhale and create as much space as you can, and then exhale and turning to the left. Maybe looking over the left shoulder, taking a few breaths here. On your next inhale, coming back to center. And we'll bring the arms up into cactus. So taking a moment perhaps to roll the shoulders up, back, and down, and maybe gently slide the shoulder blades toward each other, so a little more space in the front of the chest. And keeping the elbows in line with each other, we're going to take the inhale to face forward. And as you exhale, turn to the right or the left. It doesn't really matter, right? These are not big movements. Inhaling back to center and exhaling to the other side. And again, continuing this way a few more times, going at your own pace. This is working with the thoracic region of the spine, the ribs. Don't usually move this part of the body too much. Do once more each side. Back, we'll meet in the center. And this time bring the arms straight out, the palms facing up, checking where the shoulders are, relaxing away from the ears. Reaching through those fingers so the arms are really active. Taking the inhale, the palms facing up, and as you exhale, just turning the palms toward the floor. Continuing this way, inhaling palms up, exhaling palms down. A few more times. Next time the palms are facing up, we're going to bring the fingertips to the shoulders and bring the elbows out in front. And from here, on the inhale, open the elbows out to the sides. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other. And exhale, bring it back to center. And we'll move this way again a few more times, going at your own pace. Making our way to releasing tension and moving the spine in all different directions. And the next time the elbows come in front, we're going to release the hands down to the legs, let them rest. Take a breath, notice what's present. Back to your intention, perhaps. Taking an inhale here, and on the next exhale, allowing the chin to come down to the chest and the head to be heavy. And then on the inhale, bringing the chin back up to neutral and maybe up to the ceiling. Moving this way. Exhaling, chin to the chest, and inhaling, chin to the ceiling. I think many of us are spending a lot of time in front of the computer lately, so oftentimes the neck and shoulders are impacted. Next, inhale or exhale, we'll meet back with the head in neutral. And taking a breath in here, and as you exhale, just tilting the head toward the left shoulder. So left ear toward left shoulder, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Taking a breath here. Now, depending on how much tension is in the neck and shoulders, this might be enough of a stretch. You can also, if you'd like, bring the left hand up and let it rest on the side of the head. Don't pull on it. Just let the weight of the hand and the arm create a little more of a stretch. Nice full breaths in, complete breaths out. Sometimes we need to also just give our bodies permission to release tension, so you might want to take a moment to allow that to happen. more breath here. And on the next inhale, if your hand is on your head, let it come back down, and the head back to center. And we'll bring the right ear toward the right shoulder. The arms and shoulders relaxed. Depending on what you did on the other side, you might want to do that here now. So maybe that right hand comes up and rests. Full breath in. Deep breath out. One more breath like this. On the next inhale, allowing the hand to come down, the head to come back to center. Gently turning the head to the right and then to the left. Here, I'd like to invite you to stand up. You can stay right by the chairs. Here. So move the spine a little bit forward and back. Twisted. Now we'll move from side to side. So coming into mountain pose, Tadasana, to begin. So the feet are a comfortable distance apart. Take a moment to shift the weight to the front of the feet, onto the balls, and then back again towards heels. Maybe side to side. And then as you're ready, coming back to center and stillness, allowing the weight of your body to be supported evenly on the feet. Allowing the legs to be strong. Maybe a gentle pulling up on the kneecaps so the thighs feel engaged. Allowing the shoulders and arms to be relaxed. The crown of the head reaching up to the sky. In mountain pose, we can remember that we are deeply connected to the earth and everything around us, and that these qualities of the mountain, this resilience, this majesty, also reside within us. And on the next inhale, you can turn the palms to face out and take the arms out and up. And lift and reach at the top of that inhale, and then turn the palms away and exhale the arms out and down. Just a few sun breaths. Do this 2 more times. Maybe you notice the air as it moves across the palms of the hands, maybe through the fingers. So take the arms back up on this next inhale. And as you exhale, interlace the fingers above the head. Okay? So choice here is to keep the palms together like this, or turn the palms up to the ceiling like Happy Buddha. It depends on how the shoulders feel. We're going to take the inhale here, kind of lift out of the waist and press through the hands. And as you exhale, bend to one side, doesn't matter. And it's not about how far you're bending, really rooting down to that outside foot. And taking a few breaths here to breathe into the side of the body. Noticing any sensation there. On the next inhale, bring it back to center, lifting out of the waist, and exhaling the other side. 3 breaths here. Coming back to center on the inhale. Releasing the hands and bringing the arms out and down again as you exhale. fixing all the things. All right, awesome. So we're going to come into a very gentle standing forward bend. One of the beautiful things about these movements and moving the spine in different directions is it activates different parts of our nervous system. So when we're bending forward, when we're stretching the back of the body, it's activating our parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and digest, right? So nice to do before we go to bed at night to help kind of get into sleep mode. And this is one form of doing that. So again, feet like a nice hip width distance apart. This is nice and easy. And we're going to come down soft knees and keep the knees bent as much as you are comfortable doing, right? This isn't about getting our fingers to the floor or any of that stuff. So we take the inhale, bring your arms out, up. And as you exhale, swan dive, like you're diving into some gorgeous crystal clear lake. And then let the hands and arms come down, let the head relax. Right, so maybe there's an adjustment here with the feet, maybe a little more space between them, maybe the knees a little bit deeper in a bend. Finding a steady, comfortable seat here. Nodding the head yes, shaking the head no, allowing the head to be heavy. I'm going to stay here for a few breaths. So one option is just to kind of let the arms hang like a rag doll. A little bit more of a stretch in the back, hold on to opposite elbows. It adds a little bit of weight. And here we can really use the breath to support this. Inhale. And as you exhale, soften, release, relax a little bit more. If you're holding on to your elbows, switch hands so the other one is in front. Taking another breath here. And releasing the arms. And on the inhale, we're going to come up halfway, bring the hands to the shins. So you're strengthening yourself in your core and in your lower back. Again, soft in the knees, really pressing into the floor. Bring your arms out to the side so we're going to do reverse swan. Right? So we reverse diving out of this crystal clear lake. We're going to come all the way up. Bring the arms out and up. And to prayer in front of the heart. Okay. Place the arms down. And because it's nice, we have the chairs for support. We'll explore our balancing pose. We'll explore tree pose. So the chair is always there. The wall, if you're at home, is always there, right? Or a countertop or whatever. We're not here to do it ourselves, so use support, right? And if you want to just know that it's there if you need it, you can do that. If you want to place your hand there for some support as you move into it, right? That's fine as well. So we're going to come back into mountain pose. Feel rooted, feel strong, feel tall, majestic. Bring, if you want to, both hands in front of the heart in prayer. Or bring one hand to your hip if your hand is on a chair or a counter. And then shift the weight to the right leg. Bring the left heel to the right ankle, keeping the toes on the floor. Option one. Staying here, focusing the gaze on something that's not moving is also helpful. Maybe bringing the foot up just below the knee joint, not on the knee joint. And maybe, again, exploring. These balancing poses are, I think, are places where we can tend to judge ourselves a lot. And so just notice if that happens and come back to the breath. Maybe bring one or both hands up overhead for the branches. Just exploring our bodies in space. Different shapes. And as you're ready, bring the hands back to the heart or to the hip and Releasing the foot, releasing the arms. Shake it out a little bit. Back into your mountain pose. Taking an inhale, exhale, hands to prayer again, or bring the hands to the other hip. We're going to switch sides, shifting the weight to the left leg. Heel to the ankle toes on the floor to start. Right? No rush in this either. Trees grow incredibly slowly. Their movement is always present and sometimes imperceptible. You know they're always moving. The earth below, the wind above, right? And so do we. There's no such thing as a perfectly still tree pose. I don't care who you are. So moving into whichever expression of it feels right for you. Lifting up through the heart. The breath steady, gaze steady. And as you're ready, bring it back down. So you're going to separate feet about hip width and just begin some arm swings from side to side. As your arm comes across your chest, that same side heel and comes up and the knee comes across, so you're not hurting the knees in any way. Let your arms be really loose like a rag doll. So maybe you're tapping your hips as your arms come across. Or you're hitting your chair. Like I am. And begin to slow it down. It hurts, right? And come back to stillness. Good. You shake out the hands. Shake out the arms. Shoulders a little bit. All right. I'll come back to the chair. Check in, notice. Some curiosity with some compassion. What's present. Move into some regulated breathing and then a short meditation. So I invite you to bring one hand to your heart or your upper chest and one hand to your belly. Begin to deepen the breath by allowing the belly to be soft on the inhale and gently pull it in towards the spine on the exhale. I'll talk you through it the first 2 times and then I'll be quiet. Just kind of practice. So we'll take an inhale and exhale normally. And the next time you inhale, allow the belly to be soft. Maybe it expands like a balloon. Feel that hand move a little bit. And then feel the breath come up, the ribs expand, and the chest lift into that hand. And slowly exhale, noticing that upper hand relax. And then at the bottom of the exhalation, gently pulling the belly button into the spine. Continue this way, inhaling belly, ribs, and chest. Exhaling chest, ribs, belly. A few more like this at your own pace. Allowing the breath to be full but not straining. Every time we inhale, we're nourishing every single cell in the body. And each exhalation is cleansing every single cell in the body. So the more fully we inhale, the more completely we exhale, the more balance and health we're bringing into our entire body. One more like this. And at the bottom of that exhale, you can allow the hands to come back down and rest on the legs or in the lap. Allow the breath to fall back to its natural rhythm now. Begin to move into a short meditation on gratitude. Oftentimes, when we're faced with challenges and feel overwhelmed, it's helpful to cultivate and tap into a sense of gratitude. It opens the heart, allows us to remember the wholeness of our lives. So again, the eyes can be closed or slightly open with a soft gaze. If you tend to hold tension in your jaw, it may be helpful to bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, just behind the teeth. Releasing any unnecessary holding or tension here and allowing the weight of the body to be supported by the earth. And I'll offer some phrases that you can silently repeat if they resonate for you. And I'll leave some space after each phrase for you to do that. I offer my gratitude for this body. I offer my gratitude for this moment. I offer my gratitude for this breath. I offer my gratitude for the measure of health and well-being I have been given. I offer my gratitude for my family and friends. I offer my gratitude for this community. I offer my gratitude for the teachings and lessons I have been given. may want to bring to mind anything else that you are offering gratitude for that heart. Gently release that phrase, that vision back to the breath. And if you'd like to bring one hand over the other on the heart center, taking an inhale here, and as you exhale, bowing with deep reverence and gratitude for all of the perfect imperfection that we are, and all of the beauty and resilience that is within. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Once you're ready, the hands come down, eyes open. I'm grateful for all of you. Being here for showing up for yourselves, for each other. Thank you everyone for joining us from afar. Like to find out some more information about the Phoneix, you can go to www.thephoenix.org. Our schedule of events is there. You can reach me at my email address. I'm going to put it in the chat as well as the website. Oops, that's org with a G. Apparently I need reading glasses. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.